Look, it's Saturday night. I know it's a holiday weekend. You maybe had a couple drinks, maybe did a little gardening, but I do have to tell you something. So lock in. Several United States Navy ships carrying over 2,000 Marines have made their way through the Panama Canal and are now just sort of in the sea right outside Venezuela. These are long range missile carrying ships and they do have nuclear capacity. Now, is the United States going to invade Venezuela? Probably not. But they are really setting it up to be this idea that the United States is waging a war on drugs and is blaming Venezuela for all the drugs that are coming into the U.S. and saying that they need to essentially stop and attack the cartels. They are also calling the president of Venezuela illegitimate, even though Donald Trump was the first person to legitimize this president. In response to that, Russia said that they're thinking about sending some drones over to help Venezuela. Now, if there's one branch of our military that I trust the most, it's the Navy. And yes, I'm very biased. But the amount of troops that they have sent with these warships is not enough to topple the Venezuelan government. 2,000 Marines can get shit done. Make no mistake about that. But toppling the entire government, probably not. The other side of the coin on that, though, is that Donald Trump put a $50 million bounty on the head of the president of Venezuela. So maybe the Marines won't have to do a land invasion to topple the government or exact massive change in Venezuela. Many things can be true at once. The staging of these warships could just be a little political theater, trying to put a little pressure on Venezuela, trying to shake up anybody who might want to take down Maduro, might want that $50 million bounty, might want to help the U.S. out a little bit. We're right there, right here off the shore. The chatter in DoD circles is that Marco Rubio would love to do a strike on Venezuela, and it's actually the Secretary of Treasury who's saying you're out of your mind for wanting to do that. And as far as Trump goes, I don't know, how demented he is tonight, but he wanted to do a strike on Venezuela back in 2019. It was something that he was genuinely really considering doing back then. The thing that's freaking me out just a little bit right now is that a source close to the administration is telling journalists, quote, "Midnight is coming for Maduro, and it won't be a Cinderella story." And I know, it sounds like something a WWE superstar would say on the mic to Smack Talk before WrestleMania, but, those are the times we live in. That's the administration we've got. So we'll see what happens tonight. I will let you know as things progress. Please also make sure you're following Preston Stew. He's a phenomenal reporter on all things military. This is not something you're going to be able to kind of get hot takes about that will be accurate. So make sure you're following real people who know how to do military reporting. All right. We'll be okay. We'll get through it.